Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Red Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And now, Franchy Cordero. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for Boston, the center field. Franchy Cordero.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. His career line against Wheeler. He's 1 for 3.
First pitch, 7:15.
Now here it comes. Wheeler has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
The first with it is Wheeler. Runners back. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ready with the 2-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch. That one's in there. 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Cordero gets his lead at first, nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Once again, a 3-2. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Bogaerts possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Popped him up. Bohm over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a couple. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Striding in is Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please? lately, Zach?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, making it an even 250 for his career, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Batting third.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Harper, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. JT Realmuto is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So now here is JT Realmuto, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. He's set. Here it comes.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And the pitch. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. David Hale comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 41, David Hale.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit in the air to center field. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7th, the first baseman.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there, and that's the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Ready now is Eduardo Rodriguez. A potential tying run for him at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The pause and the 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail this one 1-0.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Batting 7. The second
so here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop. and the bat plays too.
Scott Kingery is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Kingery is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rodriguez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. Phillies on top, 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Franchy Cordero. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Real Muto has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Martinez is on his way home. He scores, and the Red Sox have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Boston. Digging in will be David Hale. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hale.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one down now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Pitch on the way. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit in the air out to left field. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
A little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Hector Neris, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he's water that time for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now into the box, Kevin Plawecki. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready with the 0-1. Dahlbeck aboard here at first with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So here is Eduardo Rodriguez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Francis Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that misses for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kingery's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Cordero is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And that misses 2 and 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. This is foul right side. The 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting, catcher.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now to bat, Kike Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The right fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping up is J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
He's set, and the pitch. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Pops this one up. Hoskins trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. To short. Hit hard. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And it's still 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. And there's one away.
Now batting second baseman, Scott Kingery.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Martinez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 0-1 delivery. Drilled down the line. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ranger Suarez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Now at the plate, here is Rafael Devers. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Next, it'll be Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Now the 1-0. Gonzalez over at second. Dahlbeck is over at first with 1 away. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Eduardo Rodriguez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-1 to the Boston pitcher. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
One and 2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off, so as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate now, Franchi Cordero, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Liner towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Brandon Kinsler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Brandon Kinsler. J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Now at the plate is Xander Bogaerts. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Phillies 1. Adam Hazley is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Adam Hazley.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
That brings up Alec Bohm, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez is there, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So next to bat will be Andrew McCutchen. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball. So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Tony Watson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Marwin Gonzalez waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch, and a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Next to hit is Marwin Gonzalez, singled in his last at-bat. First offering. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Devers on at first. Nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
And now here is Bobby Dalbec. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Kevin Plawecki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. 2-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate, Eduardo Rodriguez tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Jose Alvarado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
In now, Franchi Cordero, as he'll take a look at ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. In there, 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Phillies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped up. Plawecki moving to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Bounced down the third baseline. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got down 1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. His career numbers in this matchup. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Oh, and 2, here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Phillies 1. Nick Pivetta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Nick Pivetta.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter,
and there
4.
are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail big. It's 9-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Next, it'll be Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Kevin.
So now into the box is Kevin Plawecki. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Brett Miller will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Gloved by Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in next, Andrew McCutchen. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Philly down to their last strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Both Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Eduardo Rodriguez earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.